YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage here, back in Total War Rome 2. And this time I'm going to be playing as Epirus, and my opponent has picked Sparta. So this will be a cool, Greek showdown. Here's my Epirote army. I've got 5 Cretan archers, and I want to say like 6 Hellenic Royal Guard, Militia Hoplite, 2 Royal Peltist, 1 on each flank. And then I've got 1 Hellenic Royal Cav, or 3 Hellenic Royal, no, hang on, 4 Hellenic Royal Cav, my bad, and 2 Citizen Cav. My opponent's fielding 2 heavy Onager, 6 Tarentine Cav, not all that dissimilar to what I did once, and he actually said that he picked these by accident as well. And then his main infantry line, let's see here, he's got a line of Spartan Hoplites that actually have some upgrades on him, pretty good upgrades. Then he's got a Heroes of Sparta, Royal Spartans, and another Heroes of Sparta out here, backing up his Onagers. So my opponent's army is going to have more skirmishing power in general because of his heavy Onager, so I need to close the distance and engage. You can see I'm actually taking some pretty severe losses to my Hellenic Royal Guard, which is bad. But my general actually managed to catch some of these Tarentine Cav, and they'll absolutely slay those guys. Yeah, but he sends out some Spartan Hoplites to fend me off. So I'm going to have to be careful. In fact, I don't recognize it here, but my general actually goes headlong into the Spartan Hoplites. Did I say 3 Hellenic Royal Cav? Because I didn't mean that. I have 3 Thessalian Cav on this flank, and then the 2 Citizen Cav, my bad. So I'm trying to get behind his lines, just to cause some havoc and hopefully get into his Greek heavy Onagers. I want these guys out of the fight. So you can see I go in for a charge here with my Citizen Cav and then my Thessalians, where he has no spear protection. They've been pulled off elsewhere. And his Spartan Hoplites will come to try and take care of that, but it's too late. And then over here, my Cretan archers are showering his Tarentine Cav, and they end up with nowhere to run. And they get caught by my Thessalians and hurt pretty badly again. My opponent actually has 3 Spartan pikemen. I didn't realize. Yeah, so he's got Spartan Hoplites, 3 Spartan pikemen. I'm getting the army compositions all wrong. Here, my Royal Peltist is going to take on these Spartan Hoplites. That's a fight that they'll win easily. And I've got my Cav units out here. My general's getting shot at with a Scorpion that I didn't realize was here. The Scorpion's right here. And eventually he gets killed by a Scorpion bolt. But my Hellenic Royal Guard's now in the position where I want to be. I've got them engaging Spartan Hoplites and Spartan Pikemen head-on, and they will easily win these fights. I thought I had an attack order on this unit, but I did not on any of these units, actually. So they're just holding at the moment. Let's see what's going on out here. My opponent put a Heroes of Sparta out here, so I'm going to countercharge it with the Militia Hoplites just to keep it busy and try and support my Royal Peltist, but they're doing extremely well right here, and I've also got my archers showering in. I do get worried, though, here because my archers become open to this charge from a Tarentine Cav, but look, his unit snags for just a second on this Hellenic Royal Cav. I was clicking an attack order anyway, but yeah, I go ahead and get a shoot order in here with my Cretans, and I mow down all the Tarentine Cavs, so that threat's gone. And then up front, check it out, these pikemen haven't put their pikes down. Here, I don't know if my opponent made a mistake or what, but his Tarentine Cav goes into the back of his own men and into my phalanx. And then it's getting shot with Cretan archers now, and I'm going to go ahead and seal off this flank with these Hellenic Royal Guard. And these guys will be in range of the Spartan pikemen, I believe, with their own pikes. Possibly. All the pikes are acting a little funny here. The ones where I actually did get this successful attack order, I am slowly killing his men. He gets around behind me here, but once again my Cretan archers are going to fend this off, but Tarentine Cav wouldn't have been strong enough to really fend off an assault there. And then I've got my Citizen Cav that finished mopping up his Onager. And now the engagement actually has begun over here. So my pikemen are holding these guys back. He kind of slipped these Royal Spartans through the crevice in the center of my line here, which is not bad. So now they're on the flank of one of my Hellenic Royal Guard. But here comes my Thessalian Cav charging into a flank here. So not going to be real brutal, but I'll kill some of these Spartan Hoplites. Got a good charge on them. And then over here he brings some Heroes of Sparta after my unit. So I went ahead and repositioned, which means I'm going to take some losses, but then it opens the Spartans' backs up to my Cretans, and then their front to my Sarissas. So these Heroes of Sparta are going to get mercilessly cut down in a fashion certainly not befitting of a Spartan warrior. Unless they want to be like Leonidas, which is pierced by 1,000,000 arrows, in which case they'll be feeling quite at home with their ancestors. So yeah, those Spartans die hard there. And then again, my pikes just kind of winning the fight up front. Here comes some Thessalian cav getting rear charges. They have to go through the onager pieces, so it slows their charge down considerably. I've noticed though that Thessalian cav pulls out swords whenever they go into melee combat, which is kind of cool. Those Spartan pikemen broke, and so I'm going to go ahead and charge on over into this next unit of Spartan pikemen. This unit of Spartan pikemen's getting thrashed by my Hellenic Royal Guard. They rout too. So my opponent's pretty much down to his last unit of Spartan hoplites, which is also going to rout. So that's pretty much it for this fight. It was kind of an interesting one. This was a ultra funds battle. That's why you saw so many of these elite units and then the units that my opponent brought there. But I thought you all would like this just because it was a little different than a typical battle. None of my pikemen actually got a whole lot of kills. It's because it takes a long time for pikemen to get kills, or they have to be in a choke point. Royal Peltis doing the best, of course, against Spartan units. I could have easily just brought a line of Royal Peltis, but I haven't gotten to use Hellenic Royal Guard since the very early phases of the game. And yeah, my cavalry here not doing a whole lot either. In fact, I don't even know how I got this many kills. I guess it just adds up across all my units. None of my units in particular really did all that well. But my opponent's units did even worse in this case, except for this Greek heavy onager. Killed 216 of my men. So it's not a bad number of kills. If he could have done that on all of his onagers, it would have put me in some pretty serious hurt. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing off for now. I hope you all enjoyed it.